This week on Launch, did Google just bury Loom? Finally, a bill pay solution that doesn't feel old-timey. And a tax season giveaway. What? All that and more on this week's Launch for Accountants. Bill pay software. Virtually every business needs it, but right now it feels like there's a void between the mature tools that have deep functionality and the newer tools that don't quite go as deep, but at least have a modern user experience. Routable wants to hit that sweet spot. They've got deep functionality in a modern set of clothes. They're coming off a fresh round of funding, and I like the look of this one. They're gonna handle your accounts payable, and like most of the other tools in this space, your AR as well. They've got zero QBO and NetSuite integrations. And one really big bonus here for me, they'll give you API access. What does this mean? It means no fear of platform lock-in. It means no fear of limited integrations because accounting daddy came in and gave you some money, and now you can only integrate with them. What's that? No, they're never gonna advertise with us, so you can leave that in. So if you're looking for a modern integrations-first bill payment platform, check out Routable over at routable.com. Loads of people come and visit your website anonymously every day. They come and go and you never know who they are. Was it your dream client? Was it your mom checking to see if you've made partner yet? All you have to do is ask. Bazo offers a solution to identify the people that are visiting your website, because if you got somebody that keeps coming back, wouldn't it be nice to know about that? What's more, Bazo will even let you set up custom messages for repeat visitors. So if you see someone visited your site from an organization that you want to work with, you can set up a custom message so that the next time they come back, they're gonna see that customized message that calls them by name or refers to their organization. Is that creepy? I don't know, worth a go. What may be the more powerful thing here is casting a wider net of contacts that you can pull into your CRM. We do a lot of outreach to potential clients, but if you know somebody's come back to your website several times, that's a really warm lead that's worth following up on. Yeah, I did visit your website. Okay, and tell me about your largest cat tower. It's a little widget that lives on your website that you can build your own custom marketing automations around. It's $63 a month for the first 10,000 sessions. Learn more about this one over at bazo.io. What is your SaaS spending looking like right now?
How much did she miss it? The audience seems by a lot.
SaaS spending is getting crazy, and it's only gonna get worse from here. Bigger your team gets, the harder it is to wrangle who's got what plan each person is on, and before you know it, well, it gets expensive. Well, guess what? There's a tool for this. It's called Quolum. It's a standalone corporate card for all of your SaaS spending. Pull all of your SaaS subscriptions onto a single card. Quolum's gonna give you actionable insights about the costs that are coming through. Things like finding duplicate subscriptions, licenses that aren't actively being used, whether you need to be on that pro plan or not, because that stuff's happening in a big way right now, and it's only going to get worse. So take a look at Quolum.
22, 23, 24, and he stopped on 25. What is the price? It's $40.
It actually isn't $40, it's free. Learn more about this one at Quolum, Quolum.com. The last couple of years, screen recording tools and little bitty videos have exploded in popularity. Tools like Loom have led the charge into kind of a whole new communication medium. But that's kind of a solved problem now. What about workflows? What's the best way to use those videos externally? Best ways to use them internally? Well, Google has entered the chat. Google's launched its own tool for this. It's called Threadit, and the emphasis on workflows is right in the name, Thread. It's taking this type of tool a little further, getting into workflows rather than just recording a video and sharing a link. On top of the kind of recording interface you're used to from other tools, Threadit's gonna give you a place for you to share videos back and forth with colleagues in threads, group video clips together into single kind of cohesive flow, and even get what looks like kind of YouTube's little chapter functionality in the playback bar. Looks pretty all right. And I think anytime one of the big boys enters the market, everybody kind of stops to assess, right? And I think what this is gonna do is place a greater emphasis on how the videos are being used. Not really the capture process. That seems to kind of be a solved problem, but what happens with those videos after you make them? So this one's free, simply a Chrome extension. Check this one out at threadit.area120.com. Accounting systems have always been a gold mine of information, and the right advisor could mine that sucker for all sorts of information. But since accounting systems have moved to the cloud and they have these killer APIs around them, the process for mining those insights hasn't really changed. We've added some bells and whistles to the reporting side of things, but in terms of gleaning actionable insights. It's more or less the process it's always been. Check this one out. It's called Jazoodle. It's a simple financial health model you can plug into your accounting system, and within 60 seconds, it's gonna give you kind of a 10,000 foot view health check. Now, is it a replacement for going full Yukon Cornelius on a file? No. And I don't think they're really holding themselves out that way to be a total AI replacement for advisory because, well, we've covered that. But what it can do with virtually no effort is give you a few talking points. Maybe you're starting to do that advisory dance with a client that could lead to a deeper engagement. I could totally see a workflow like this. Tax returns going out the door. You don't have an advisory engagement with them, but you plug the accounting file into Jazoodle, and in less than 60 seconds, you've got a few kind of high-level talking points to go out with that tax return, leave the door open for maybe a deeper advisory relationship. In the olden days, when all of our data was captive in these desktop systems, a quick analysis like that wasn't really possible. But now with web-enabled systems, you kind of have this intermediate advisory layer now, not the whole hog CFO kind of deep dive advising, but something a step back from that. And you know what? It's a lot better than nothing and could definitely open the door to something more. This one's gonna work with any of your Xero, QBO, or MYOB files, and they've even got a special channel for accountants and bookkeepers. Learn more about this one over at Jazoodle, JAZOODLE.com. Are you a cheapskate? Of course you are, you're an accountant. Our friends over at Relay Financial are putting together a tax season giveaway. Here's a rundown of the goods I might run out of fingers. $100 Grubhub gift card, $50 Drizzly gift card, copy of Amanda Aguilar's new Xero book, an hour of coaching with Zapier whiz Heather Satterley, 3 months Essential Plan membership to Ryan Lozanis' Future Firm Accelerate program, a 3-month membership to Realize, $100 in a Relay account, 25% off your first year pro plan with Practice Ignition, a free Fathom Company file, 3 months free Dext, 50% off Carbon's assisted onboarding package. How are you gonna use all this crap? They're giving away 3 of these things. So head over to Relay for all the specifics, terms, and conditions. And thanks to the team at Relay for putting this together. This was fun, right? Let's do it again next week. If you enjoyed yourself, be sure you got notifications turned on. The little bell next to the subscribe button. It's gonna hit you up each time a new video drops because we got some extra videos coming along. We just did a video on our favorite Airtable updates of the year. We got more goodies coming from QBO, Xero, Zapier. Woo! Be sure you subscribe and click that little bell. You're gonna get an email every time something new drops. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bottom right-hand corner. Just hanging out down there. Watch Funny Nitty in your life. This isn't the version of the future I was sold on. I was promised simplicity. The computers will do it all. Do I have news? You don't have to do that crap anymore.